the last thing I want to do is sit around and be like, I have nothing to do. I'll do my intro that I do for every tour when I start. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Aruta. I'm a senior biomedical science major with a minor in health services administration. Besides being part of the student ambassador program, I'm part of Pi Lambda Phi fraternity, where I sit as the alumni relations vice president. I'm the president of the interfraternity council here on campus, and then I'm a senator in our student government under the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I think one thing that the school needs to kind of admit, people in Greek life here are in way more leadership positions than I think they realize. If I raise $1,500, buzz cut my hair. Well, everybody's doing peptides now. You have no idea what the health implications are going to be in like 10 years down the line.
Are you into all that stuff, like the CRISPR?
I knew that was a big thing, and it's a very controversial thing because everybody's like, what's stopping you from like making your kid the next
Like
LeBron?
LeBron, yeah.
Dude, they're printing organs now. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to start seeing people who are going to be like, oh, like my heart's not as strong as it was.
Yeah.
New heart.
Well, have you heard about Brian Johnson? Just like on a side note.
He's like he said his like aging rate is slower than a 10-year-old or something like that.
He's like a sea turtle. So what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you? Did you get a lot of new clubs this year?
So we only accept like 4 a semester. It's because like financially, when you get, it's a little weird, and I think they're gonna change it after this year. It's that if you get recognized by SGI, that means you get funding. You're able to book spaces on campus.
Is that pretty hard to get?
Yeah. So we had like 16 organizations apply, and only 4 get accepted. Wow. And there's like different rounds of it. But the reason it's so selective is because once you get selected, you get SGI money. And, you know, if we had unlimited money, everybody could come on campus. But a lot of these clubs that want to come on campus don't even need the money. They just, like, want to be able to host stuff on campus. So I think after this year, it's going to change. So, like, for when you guys are juniors, it'll be a whole different process, and more clubs will be able to get on.
Yeah. And how many people are on, like, kind of that board, that student government board?
So it's about 2 senators for each year for each college. So what is that, like 8 senators for each college? But there's 2 people who run the organizations process. We call it How to Organize. Mm-hmm. And they go through all the applications. They go through it with the SGIE board. And then the organizations that we approve after the first round, like if their application looks good, they get to present to the student body. After that, it goes to the Senate, and we go through each application. If there's a video presentation, we'll go through the presentation, and then from there, we'll vote on select 4. So everybody could have different opinions, but at the end, we tally it up.
That must be a little conflicting, I feel like. Well, there's so many like different opinions that could be had.
Yeah, totally. But it's such you would think it'd be more bickering and like fighting in between people, but it's honestly a very open space, and it's very understanding. And we always have open spots. Like, we'll have senators join one semester and drop the next. And I really don't understand why more people don't join, because there are people who pass bills that make, like, huge impacts across campus.
Yeah.
And it's very unseen. Like, you don't really know about it. It's very
I would have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
And most of the clubs that come in, are they, like, student run? Are they, like, political? Are they more, like, you know, like, major-based stuff?
Very all over the place. Like, this last organization process, well, you know, obviously one organization got denied, and that was a whole we have political organizations apply, but we usually don't accept them because it's both sides. It's not just like one side's trying to push for it. It's if you come on the left or you come on the right and you're trying to start your own club, you'll get denied. Nobody gets on. We try to make catering towards organizations that help kind of at least when I look at it, I want an organization who's going to help a specific major or like push students in their career. So like the radiology club just came and was like, we want to start like a radiology the radiology major. It's very small. There's like 60 students in that program, which is crazy. So they don't have like, if they don't have classes together, they don't really cross with each other. So they want to start a club. It's like, so we could all meet, we could talk to alumni instead of it being through a classroom. It's like we all come together. So I was like, have them come on. I forgot what the other clubs were off the top of my head, but one was for like sustainability. And also when these clubs come, they have a select list of like, these are the members who are interested. We're not just being like, oh, we trust you. Like, if you have 75 people, go ahead. And also a lot of these organizations will host events off campus. So when they come in, they're like, we've done this already. We've made this. Like we all talk about this in classes and all that. It's like, okay, you could back yourselves up with
Yeah.
all this information and all these events that it's like, you know what, you're doing this already and you're not associated with St. John's. Let's see what you could do if you were associated with St. John's. So yeah.
That kid, the president of Turning Point, he's coming on tomorrow.
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah,
Massimo?
he is,
Yeah. It's definitely a really interesting thing.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great to see their point of view from it. I'm gonna come in as like, for me, when I hear about all this, I'm very unbiased of like either side. I'm independent, like whatever side speaks both, and I'm just like,
you can see both ways. I mean,
you could see it both ways, but it's not like they're the only people who haven't gotten
exactly
approved or not. You know what? It's right now in the time. It
makes sense
happens.
for the time.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. Well, I got a bunch of questions that I wrote down for you.
Yeah.
More so because I know a lot about like the whole fraternity aspect from you specifically. I don't know a whole lot about this biomedical science path.
Yeah.
That I've been seeing. So for somebody who doesn't know what that means, what does that mean?
So biomedical sciences, it's such a weird, even the Safari and Google definition, if you look up, because my mom did it when I said I want to be a biomed major, she's like, what is that? The Safari definition doesn't do it justice, but I will say for St. John's, you're coming in and learning the science applications in the healthcare field of like chemistry, biology, but you're also learning the business side. So you're taking healthcare finance, you're taking healthcare marketing, you're taking management. It prepares you to go into the field if you want to go to med school, but also when it comes to healthcare, how to run it.
Yeah.
So that's the best way I could put it, but it's such a vast field that you can really go anywhere in it.
Well, where do you want to go with it?
So my long-term goal is to work in biotechnology.
Yeah.
I got accepted here for biotechnology, but I'm also waiting to hear back from NYU because they have a biotechnology and an entrepreneurship
that would be
master's.
Cool.
It's cool.
Wow.
It's like a double degree. But long-term, I want to go into the prosthetics business, start my own prosthetics firm, and cater towards like FDNY, NYPD, veterans, and low-income families.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. And doesn't Doc do something like that? Or no?
Yeah, Doc actually, so he's same major as me for undergrad.
Yeah.
And that's how he got me into the fraternity because he was, he told me like you could do both. Like your grades aren't going to get impacted. And then me and him were talking about what we want to do for postgrad. And I said I want to do biotech, and he said I think he was pretty much saying that he wanted to do the same thing. And then he actually told me about the program at NYU. He's, from what I'm aware of, is doing the biotech only, like a biotechnology engineering degree.
Yeah.
And I would come in with the other one where it's like the dual. But he's doing that. He's doing research right now. And we kind of are going on similar paths, but at one point we're going to diverge.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty awesome. You have somebody kind of paving the way for you a little bit.
Yeah, it was really good. He really helped me out. He gave me so many notes. He told me what professors are good and which ones aren't the best.
I need a guy like that, to be honest.
Oh my God, yeah. Because when you're like I remember I would tell Doc, I'd be like, yeah, I'm taking this person for organic chemistry, and they were like, good luck. And I just knew, okay, I have to lock it.
Well, did you look on Write My Professor or no?
Oh, I always look on Write My Professor, but for a lot of the sciences, you'll see that they're all just going to end up being the same rating. Yeah. But one is somehow better than the other, even if the ratings don't show it.
Well, me and the camera guy actually have a science class together.
Do you actually?
We don't really like the teacher.
Is it like the core intro ones that you have to take?
It's like science and environment or something. Science and environment, yeah. So when you were coming to college, did you realize or did you ever know how involved you were going to be?
Not at all. My first semester, dude, I didn't join anything. I went to class in pajamas. I went to the gym, came back here. Like, I was very involved in high school, but coming here, I was just like,
what changed?
Let me enjoy. The next semester, I joined the fraternity.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I was like, you know what? It's something different. Like in high school, I was in student government. I was in the honor society. I was in cultural clubs. I was in sports teams, theater. And I was like, let me just enjoy myself. So I came and I joined the fraternity, and for some reason, that just opened up so many doors that I was like, not that I wasn't able to join anything before, but it was easier to. Like, after I finished and joined fully and became a full-fledged member of Pi Lambda Phi, I applied for student ambassadors. I did that because Maurice was doing it, and he was like, why not do it, whatever. And I went into the interview and I mentioned what I was involved in, because the whole thing is like, you know, my name's this, I study this, I'm from here, I'm involved in this, so that families know. And when I said I was in Pilot and Fly, right away, a bunch of the e-board who was interviewing me was like, oh, do you know Mikey Kochoy? And I was like, yeah, I know Mike Kochoy. And that was just like, drop that like stress. And then from there, I joined that. And then because of joining that, I was able to join something else like student government. Yeah. And then it just like was a domino effect of like, because I joined this, everything else came a lot easier. And after my sophomore year, I just was like, if there's something I can do, just let me do it. Because I realized that my first semester here, I honestly wasn't that happy. I was very like, you know what, it was fun for the first 2 weeks of just bumming it out. But now I'm like, this sucks. Yeah. And the last thing I want to do is sit around and be like, I have nothing to do, because I hate that. I hate the feeling of just being like, what's next?
Well, I'm glad you came all the way over here after work. I mean, yeah, I would have been exhausted. I need a nap after my classes, not gonna lie. Like,
yeah, I feel you on that. I'm not a big nap person, but I just like feel myself just being like, I want to just like sit down and do nothing. But I'd rather come here and do something than go home and sit in my room and just like wait.
Yeah. Well, I would like them to know how involved you really are. So if you were to kind of tell somebody who you are, what you do, you know, who is Mike Aruta? How would you explain yourself?
Yeah, I'll do my intro that I do for every tour when I start. I'll be like, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael Aruta. I'm a senior biomedical science major with a minor in health services administration. I'm from Staten Island, New York. Besides being part of the student ambassador program, I am part of Pilot and Fly fraternity, where I sit as the alumni relations vice president. I'm the president of the interfraternity council here on campus, and then I'm a senator in our student government under the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. So yeah, that's exactly what I do.
What does your week look like with all that stuff? Like, that's got to be unbelievable.
So Mondays are my busiest days. Mondays, it's class all morning, common hour, whatever meetings happen. And then I have a break from 3 to 5 until student government. And then if we have chapter after. Days like today, like I wasn't supposed to work today, but I covered somebody. But I only have 2 classes, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the day. Yeah. Wednesdays, I have 1 3-hour class, and then I have my office hours for FSL from 2 to 4. Thursdays, same thing as Monday, except I don't have my student government. So after 3, I'm pretty much free. And then Fridays, I have 1 class in the morning. I work the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, dude, with a resume like that, I kind of forget you have classes too.
Yeah, to be honest. Yeah, and only 1 online class, which kind of sucks.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I kind of wish I had less online classes. For some reason, right now I have like 3. Okay. 3 in person, 3 online.
Is that by choice, or is that just it happen?
No, it just happens. Like, a lot of the time, it's like I go to sign up, and like maybe it says hybrid, maybe it says like it's in person, and then for some reason sometimes it changes.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always had to take in-person classes my first 2 years. So then junior year came, and I was able to take like 1 or 2. Then last semester I took every online class I could except for 2. So I had a nice like break.
But you're only allowed to take so many, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you take more than 50%, like, then it's a problem, because
yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I had a public speaking class, and I really wanted that one in person.
They put you online?
They put me online for that, yeah.
It's such a
and I just got like nothing out of it, to be honest. I'm already good at public speaking, to be honest, but I really wish I benefited from that. I feel like that's an important class.
Like, if you have to put any class in person, it's public speaking.
Yeah.
Like, that's so weird.
Yeah, it like worked weirdly, because like it wasn't even like we were on the computer and I had to give a speech. It was like, it's completely asynchronous. You know, like the teacher just grades the video you send in. You're not really presenting it to anybody. Like, the students aren't even like, the students can watch it, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I guess there's sort of that, like, you sort of crowd, I guess.
I mean, I guess it prepped you for this.
Yeah. A little bit. I don't know. I mean, I've always been good at public speaking. How are you at public speaking?
I think I'm pretty decent at it.
I would say you're pretty good.
Yeah. It definitely came more formally when I took public speaking, because I was just like comfortable talking to a crowd. But my public speaking class that's what really got me to be like, okay, now I know how I should talk to a crowd.
Yeah.
Dude, my professor, like, if you presented, you had to be in like full suit and tie.
Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had that type of teacher for that.
It was definitely interesting.
Jeez.
That same guy was my like first year advisor too, so he he was good at what he did. I'll say that, even though some people thought it was a little crazy.
Well, I'm glad this school actually put so much onto that public speaking class, because I feel like a lot of colleges don't do that, and it's pretty important.
Yeah, no, you're completely right. I talk to my friends. You probably do the same. Talk to your friends who go to other places, and you tell them you take public speaking, and like it's a waste of a course.
Like,
but no, you
can do anything with it.
Public speaking opens if you could talk well, that's a big thing now. Like, if you know how to talk to somebody, you know how to move a crowd, that's like so much power.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, you talk to like these public speaking guys. A lot of them have like these goals. And I was watching this thing, and the main thing when you're giving a speech, you want to try to make them laugh. You want to teach them something, and if you can make them cry, then it's a great speech.
Yeah,
that's what he says.
So honestly, right on the nail.
Like, I don't know. Speech is definitely important, and I mean, it's something that I want to get better at. I think
you're pretty good at it.
I'm okay.
I mean, dude, you still got some time to practice more.
I definitely have some time left.
Yeah, I think this will help out too.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just try not to think about like the fact that it's gonna be online for the rest of my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
So after you joined the frat, how impactful do you think they really are?
The alumni connections? Yeah. Honestly, way more than I really thought it would. You kind of see, like, you hear everybody always say like, oh, our alumni base is great. Like, you know, these are guys that you're going to, like, help you out in your future career. And, like, everybody says that. Yeah. But I feel like in the last 2 years, our alumni connections have really stemmed to a deeper connection. Like, I know some of these guys on, like, first-name basis now. We're talking every day. And I wasn't even here when they weren't here when I was here. Like, I never crossed paths with them. Will Gianelli, great example. Like, me and him are texting. Like, even though it's about stuff for the fraternity, it's like, you know what? If I'm out in public, I don't need to talk fraternity business stuff with him. Like, it's just a casual, nice conversation. And when it comes to the field, like, they really help out. I talked to a few alumni who are in the medical field. Not what I'm doing, but I just asked for, like, how should a resume look? Like, what did you first do to get in here? Clinicals, any help with that? Classes, any help with that?
Yeah.
And it really goes a long way, even if it's something so small, because I feel this way from my high school. If somebody in my high school reached out to me now and was like, any tips on X, Y, Z or any help with this, you want to help. Like, nobody's sitting there going, I'm not going to help this guy. But I think our alumni really go all in on it. Even guys not in the major. Like, it's good to just talk to them and see, like, a different perspective.
I mean, it was great. Going into my first interview for a job, it's funny. The guy was he was an alumni. Shout out Josiah Ryder Hayes.
Oh yeah, exactly, dude.
I was like, wow, dude, this is awesome. It's already working for me already.
Yeah, and Josiah wasn't here, right, when you were?
No, he
he already graduated. He was doing his grad school. Yeah,
I met him because of that.
So. Yeah, dude, that's one thing that it's just like, it's great to see. And another thing about the alumni connections that most people don't realize when you join a fraternity is that it doesn't matter what chapter they were at.
Yeah.
Like, we had guys, when me and Joe were scouting for the golf outing, like, finding sponsorships and whatnot, we walked into this random bar. There's no name on the outside. It's just a beer, like, the beer mug.
Yeah.
So we walked in and we're like, let's try it out. Bunch of old dudes, like, just drinking beers, hanging out, laughing. We walk in, they all turn their head. And we're like, hey, we're doing a golf outing. Like, intimidating.
These kids, dude.
Very intimidating. Like, what are these kids doing in here? I don't look 21. Joe's not 21. Like, they're like, what are they doing? So we're talking to them about the golf outing, and we're passing out the flyers. And one guy in the corner goes, you should have led with Pi Lambda Phi. He walks over. We shake his hand. He goes, yeah, I founded the Albany chapter. I'm like, dude, what? Like, this guy, it's just so random. Like, we almost didn't stop in there. We had, like, 3 flyers left. We're like, let's just do it anyway. And I'm pretty sure he helped out with the donation for the golf outing. Even though he didn't go, like, helped out. Like, it's cool to see all these guys from other places. Like, the chapter bond just goes really strong. I think that's why our whole thing with nationals is not 4 years, but a lifetime.
There you go. And how's your golf game?
Oh, dude, I haven't golfed in so long. I know end of summer I was doing decent, but going back into it, like, once it gets a little warm, I got to get to the
You're
range.
Excited to get back into it?
I'm so excited. I was in my room today in between classes, just, like, swinging my golf club.
My God.
Like,
I'm
in my
room. Did you see the practice golf thing we have?
Oh, coming up, right?
No, it's like a tool that helps you practice your
Oh,
swing.
you guys have it here?
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
it's got like a handle.
Yeah, wait, and then it's like a weight that like you swing
Yeah.
it hard, right? Yes, I've seen one of those. I didn't know that you guys had it.
Yeah, we have. I don't know where it is actually, because Ryan and then Matt always use it all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
pretty
that's
fun,
sick.
yeah.
You just practice in between, like.
Just whenever,
cool.
yeah, I know. You're on.
Yeah.
You know, you're
that's
doing
fire.
anything. Do an online class, just practice your swing too.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. You're on a phone call, just like.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I'll just grab my clubs and like swing them. But if you have that, that's so convenient.
I mean, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard for me to get like a full swing kind of.
Yeah, without breaking the wall.
Exactly. Do you have like a favorite golfer?
No, but I will say, well, my uncle's my favorite golfer. He's a pro out in Long Island.
Oh wow.
He's out at, I think it's I don't know Long Island that well, but it's like the North Shore Country Club. I can find it on a map. It's actually really close, but he taught me everything I really know. But professional golfer, like, I just like whoever's funny at the time. Like whoever's like the big pull. Like Rory at what is it?
The Ryder Cup.
The Ryder Cup. Like I was like, I gotta like.
He was getting heckled.
He was getting heckled. I was like, you know what? Like Rory's the boy. Even though he's not on our team, just I just keep up with like what's going on and not who's doing what.
Yeah. I know.
How about you? You got a
about
favorite
Keegan
golfer?
Bradley?
Oh yeah, well Keegan Bradley, of course, great alumni, but nah,
Dude, that's probably like dream guest for this podcast.
I mean, it's a
Keegan
possibility.
Bradley,
I don't see
Keegan
why it
Bradley.
wouldn't.
Well, we know his aunt. Like his aunt like golfs with my grandma.
Oh really?
Yeah, they
No
go to
way.
the same country club in Hyannis.
Oh, so wait, his aunt golfs with
My grandma.
your grandma? Yo, grandma's got to put in some
awesome.
words.
Dude, I told her. I was like, dude, you got to put her on Mark My Words.
Yeah, get her on here first.
Yeah.
Then
There you go.
Put in a word.
That actually isn't a bad idea, you know. I have been wondering, what am I going to do in the summertime, you know, when like I'm not in New York and all you guys are.
You get the people from back home who have way different experiences than just New York, St. John's.
Yeah, I know. I don't know like what kind of demographic I'm trying to reach in terms of like how spread out I want everything to be. You know, could get too chaotic at some point. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you said in the first episode you were just like the next generation, right?
Yeah.
That's like the main thing, and then try to get like a focus.
Yep.
But I feel like right now you're just reaching towards like college students, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. So that would work actually. If I could do that. I got a professor coming on in a couple weeks though.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's like a sport professor. He's worked like crazy jobs in sport.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like NASCAR. Yeah, he has them right now.
Yeah.
He's worked like NASCAR, FIFA, NFL,
Oh wow, that's actually
Olympics.
sick.
Yeah, he's done like everything.
He finds his way to
Unbelievable.
St. John's, dude.
Yeah, I know. Well, he was the athletic director for a while.
Oh really?
Yeah, now he teaches.
Oh, when was
He's
he?
he's like one of the oldest professors.
Oh, so was he here during Carneseca?
He worked beside him. Yeah, doing something.
Really? That'd be a cool like couple questions.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
ask,
I
like,
know. Yeah.
oh, dude, being here during that time for basketball is like, I hear like not even alumni, just like people who went to other schools and were like in college during the time were like, St. John's played your team, like you had to go to that game. They weren't even going for their own school; they were going for St. John's.
Yeah, I know. What about the basketball right now, though?
I'm so happy, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
You guys came at a great time.
You guys came in at a great time. My freshman year, no disrespect to the name, but like we sucked. We were horrible.
Yeah.
Going to a game was kind of like, well, at least we tried. Like we had games at where else do we have? We had games at Barclays. We had MSG.
I remember
games.
hearing about the Barclays games.
Yeah, Barclays games are fine, but dude, I went to one Barclays game. It's like empty. You don't see any students.
Really?
Like the hype was not there because like halfway through the season, we're just like we're not going anywhere with it.
Wow.
And then Patino came in and it was like,
well, what did the campus look like when they kind of said that?
Dude, I feel like there was like a shock. Like it's like when your phone's dead, like, and you're just like, I'm not gonna charge it. It's like it just came back to life so quickly. Came back to life. You saw people were like, that was just everything. My uncle didn't go to St. John's.
Yeah.
And he texted me right after I didn't even know about it yet. And he just sent me a gif of Rick Pitino. I go, what are you talking about?
A gif?
Yeah, he said he loves sending me gifs. He's like, Rick Pitino. And you just saw everybody was talking about it. People were hype about it. You saw more alumni coming back to games before this, before the season even started. So I think it was it was something that we needed desperately because I feel like any longer that's going on, like St. John's Sports was kind of like
it was falling off.
Yeah, like you don't see like the student morale my freshman year was not there.
Yeah,
so
I would imagine. I mean, I don't even know if we would be in the Big East still, honestly. I mean, they're looking to reshape it pretty much.
Yeah, well, Big East is making waves now. Like UConn, Seton Hall too. I mean, I hate Seton Hall. My buddy goes there. I love chirping him about it, but Seton Hall's doing great. We're doing great. Like, it's hard to deny that Big East needs to get some more recognition.
Even like just last year, the year before, like Crane and Marquette were great. Well. So
yeah,
I mean, it's awesome. Back to your high school boys. I want to talk to you a little bit about high school. You said you changed a little bit coming into here.
Yeah, I changed a little bit. I definitely was. I don't know how to describe it. I was more like school.
Yeah.
And then coming here, I was like, school, and let me like explore more, do things that are outside of just like what I want to do in the future.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I went to an all boys Catholic high school, which is like you say that and people get like a thought about it. They're like, that's crazy you would go there, but I had the most fun.
I feel like they're always like the tightest group.
Yes,
honestly.
We knew everybody in our year. We talked to everybody, even the undergrads. Like so I'm talking now, like the sophomores, juniors, like freshmen. Like we all talked to each other. Games, like we rolled deep to every single sports game: basketball, hockey, baseball, football too, especially. Like we packed out the student sections. We always had themes. That was my like favorite time. Was, you know what, games this weekend. I have nothing else to do. Like I'm going to the game, and that's my whole Saturday.
I feel like we should have more themes for games.
We definitely should. Like in high school,
I like themes.
Yeah, I love a good theme. You know, everything with a theme just makes it 10 times better. Like we have our red outs, our white outs. Like we should be doing like camo. Like we should do some crazy stuff like neon. Beach, dude. We just had the storm watchers at the UConn game. Like have everybody else come in like Hawaiian shirts.
Exactly.
Like, stuff like that. It'd be like, because people will dress up. If you say that, people will dress up. The high school was great. I was a little all over the place in high school though, because I was just like, again, I was trying to build up my extracurriculars just because I was like, oh, it looks good.
Yep.
So I came into high school and I was like, I'm coming to this school to play baseball. I also was playing football at the same time too, but I was like, I'm coming here for the baseball team.
Yeah.
After a few weeks of playing football, well, first I loved football a lot more. Like playing it wise, I was just like, this is fire. And then baseball practices started during football season, and there was just like this annoyance in me that I was like, this coach is yelling at me specifically. I felt like a lot. And I'm like coming to practice late after like a big game the day before, and I'm in pain, and there was just something in me that's like, I don't love this anymore. So I quit, and that was a huge thing. Like all my friends from middle school, like they were all playing, and I was the first one to like take that step back. Yeah. Which was like, what are you doing? Like what's the plan now? So I quit baseball. I was still playing football. I played it up until junior year, because then once COVID hit, I was just like, I'm not playing college ball. Like
how old were you when COVID hit? Like what grade?
I was a sophomore going into junior year.
Okay. So that's a tough time.
Yeah, it was a weird time, because that's like
right in the middle of like
exactly. You're going from like, I'm the younger guy to the older guy now, like making your like position in the school, and it was just so weird being online. Yeah. Like that was just weird. The mask too like sucked. Couldn't really.
Your boys are probably playing baseball in masks.
Yeah. Well, every sport except I think even football. We were doing like the 3v3 or whatever. It's like 6v6 flag football, and I'm a fallback, so like, and a linebacker. So I was like kind of in it, but I wasn't catching balls. Like I wasn't fast, so I was like more of a body on the field. Even wrestling, dude. I wrestled in high school too. We had to wear masks. Like, it was hard.
There's no way that could even help.
I'm sitting here and thinking back now, and I'm like, even if I had that mask on, I'm still catching whatever this kid has.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, it was so stupid. You couldn't breathe too, because it was like the fabric ones.
Oh my god, dude.
It's horrible.
Yeah. But do you think you learned any valuable lessons from stepping back from baseball, even though it might have sucked in the moment?
Yeah, honestly, that's the point in my life where I was like, I have to stop doing what people want me to do, and I have to start doing what I really want to do. Because that's one thing, is that you can love something so much, but if people are making it hard for you and you're really not loving it, you will learn to hate it. Yeah. I love watching baseball. I love playing softball right now. But back then, a game that was like my bread and butter and everything turned into like, why am I waking up dreading to go to practice? Yeah. Because like it's a sad truth that like people ruin it for you. Yeah. You got these coaches that are like pushing these kids too hard. Like you got these guys coming in who are like, I want to make you guys what I wasn't. And that's like
it's like Whiplash.
Exactly. That's a great example. That movie was great. After watching it, I was like, you know what? That's how it felt. Yeah. I just learned that it's like, do what you want. It's like, this is your life. And you look back, and I look back now, like some of those guys who played baseball all 4 of those years do not play college ball. Yeah. They stopped. Like, they're not playing at college. They're not doing anything with it anymore. So,
yeah. I mean, I did talk about it a little bit in the last podcast, but I stepped back from soccer, and like all my friends were like, "Oh my God, you stepped back from soccer." I don't know. And it wasn't that like I hated it or anything. It was just like I feel like I did free up some time to do some of the things that I did want to do, and that's valuable.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. You can learn to love it and step back from it. It's not a bad thing. I mean, you still play it now, like casually, right now. And that goes a long way with it.
Do you like intramural sports a little more?
I love intramural sports. Yeah. I think it's just so funny sometimes. Sometimes it's like if you play a random team and it's just not fun, but I love when we play against the other fraternities. That's so much fun.
Did you play like your freshman year? Even like you didn't play in the fall?
I didn't play in the fall because I didn't know about it, and I feel like it passed so quickly. And I wasn't really looking to it. I didn't really have a group to also play it with. Yeah. And then spring came, and I heard that we had all these intramural teams, and I feel like one day they were like, "Oh, we need somebody for football. Just come in and fill in." And I was like, "Oh, we have this." Like,
that's
like that's sick.
So you just assumed we had no intramural?
Yeah, I didn't really think about it that way. Because coming into college, I didn't really know we had many things. Like, I didn't know about any of the tutoring centers, like.
True. I
didn't really know about a lot of stuff, and I just assumed that it was like, oh, it's only if you're a college athlete you have the sports, or if you want to do it casually with your friends at like Taftner or the Monty's Court.
Well, trust me, they have so many perks of being athletes too. I mean, even I was walking past, I had to go into the golf center, and they have like a golf simulator thing, like Top Golf down there. Yes. I can't even use it, dude.
Yeah, dude, that machine's like thousands of dollars too. Yeah, like. That's simulated. Cool. The simulators are cool. But they get so much, dude. They get first pick with classes, dorms. They get free food and stuff too. Like they got that hot tub in there. You ever see that?
Yeah, I see the hot tub. Yeah. They have like the therapy pools.
Mm-hmm. They get treated like royalty, like, which I mean, rightfully so.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, D1 sports, rightfully so. But I just in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, like.
I wish I could use the golf simulator. Like, even if I could just like sign up for it, like. Come on, you're not using it the whole day.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, I'm not going to break it or anything. I'll pay them like $20 an hour or something.
Oh, that's great. I mean, yeah. I mean, the school offers a lot more than I think. I feel like sometimes they don't advertise the stuff a lot.
Yeah, that's their weak point. Is advertising.
I mean, that's what you guys are for, though. I feel like you guys do a good job. Every time, like, I mean, the student ambassadors when I got my tour, they told me like. A lot. I don't remember who I got.
Yeah, it's all good.
I remember she was great though.
Yeah, well, we're like that bridge between the undergrads or the people coming in and once you're in it, like, getting it there, like the information wise, but even then, like, there's so much information, and then if you didn't get a tour, like I didn't get a tour, I just walked around campus and saw like student life. You have no idea like how much there really is, and I think that hurts the school more. Like, they need to push out stuff more, because even guys who in their junior senior year, you'll tell them stuff and they're like, we have that?
Yeah. What? Even with Greek life, like, you don't, like, my dad just assumed there wasn't any at all. Yeah. And he was like, yo, there's Greek life, you should go check it out.
Oh, really? Your dad was the one who pushed you? Like,
well, he was in a frat.
Oh, okay.
So he was like,
which one?
Pi Kappa Alpha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a Pike at our Richmond. Even though he played soccer too for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he was allowed to play Division I soccer and like pledge a fraternity. And I actually wonder how he balanced that.
You know what? A lot of fraternities around well, just a lot of fraternities in general, they'll do that where like
Yeah.
athletes are the fraternity. I met an alumni doing a high school tour for Kellenberg.
Mm-hmm.
One of the teachers there, he went to LIU Post, and he was in Pi Lambda Phi too out there, and he said the entire fraternity was the basketball team.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because I guess they're like, it's almost like their new member process is just like being on the team and everything and going through it with them. So it's kind of like,
it's kind of easy.
you're not doing two separate things. It's like both in one.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty awesome. I mean, he says he did it because, 98% of the students in Virginia are like in fraternities. So.
Oh, okay. So
he was just like, yeah, it was sort of just like the social standard was to join one. Whereas here, like, I mean,
no,
you don't have that at all.
Not at all. And I think it's a little scary almost. Not that it's like, not that, it's not for everybody. Completely not for everybody, especially St. John's. You see so many people with different backgrounds that you don't want somebody to feel like they have to do Greek life to be involved here. But
yes.
I just wish the school would support it more.
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed in the 4 years here is that it almost feels like you're trying to put us in a closet and just hide us away when guests come over.
It does feel like that totally. I mean, and you probably see it the most because of IFC and everything.
Totally. Yeah, I hear them come in with new ideas, and of course I'm going to come in with a supportive standpoint. It's my job to support Greek life through and throughout, but there are ideas that have been brought up that got turned away that it's like, if you implemented this, it would be nothing but negative.
Yeah.
To the groups here. I think one thing that the school needs to kind of admit is that people in Greek life here are in way more leadership positions than I think they realize, and that's something they should be promoting more, because a lot of the people in the student sections, Greek life.
Yep.
A lot of these people coming out to a lot of these events on campus, Greek life. A lot of the alumni around here who are coming back, a good chunk of them definitely were in Greek life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a negative stigma that I know it's a negative stigma in Greek life.
Yeah.
A lot of people have
a lot of stereotypes.
Yeah, a lot of stereotypes, but Greek life brings student morale up more than they think.
Yeah, I would completely agree. I mean,
yeah. And even if somebody doesn't want to join, they could still enjoy the events that Greek life proposes. If you walk around campus in 1 week, you'll see, I guarantee you, 5 events hosted by some type of fraternity or sorority.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, even the bake sales and stuff.
Yeah, something as small
do
as
that all the time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to get into a dunk tank in a month. So.
Are you getting in the tank?
Yeah, I'm getting in the tank.
You are?
Yeah, might as well, dude. Pi lamb, I remember I got pied so many times, before you join. There was one, when I first joined, some random girls came and paid to pie Maurice, boom! Just, when it's, people will pay to do something to anybody who they consider a friend, that's harmless like that, so.
Definitely.
I'll do it.
I love those events. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting in the tank, though. Yeah. It's going to be pretty cold that day, it looks like.
Yeah, it's almost like a polar plunge at that point.
Where is it going to be? It's just going to be outside?
I think it's at DAC. Yeah, right in front. So,
wow.
That'll be interesting.
That'll definitely be interesting. Are you getting in the tank, Eric?
It's for charity, though.
Well, this is a good time. You should talk about the haircutting thing you're going to do.
Oh, St. Baldrick's?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I raise $1,500 on March 9th in DAC, I think it's 12:30 to 3:30 the event is, buzz cut my hair. I'm not going to fully shave it.
What are you at right now?
I want to say I'm still at 200. I can't break the 200 mark.
Yeah.
I had a good amount of donations come in, and then it stopped. I think I thought me posting on my main Instagram, I got 300 likes from that, and you would think if everybody donated $5 or something.
I might as well, right?
That's it. And it's not some people did think I was hacked. They thought it was one of those scam things that you see. Vincent texted me. He goes, "Yo, did you get hacked on Instagram?" And I'm like, "No, bro. It's my post." But
kids can't do a good thing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bro, it's for charity. I need to do I'm gonna do some marketing on myself and go on TikTok and hope a video blows up and see how much I could get, because the school's goal is 10,000. So if I could come in with 1,500 on behalf of us,
that'd be great.
As one individual, that would be great. And then if I breach it, hair comes off. So I've been growing this out since August. So
wow. So
Yeah.
you might look a little different.
Oh, totally. I asked ChatGPT. I said, "What? Give me a buzz cut and let me see what it would look like." Wasn't too bad.
Did you
Yeah.
ask you to like rate you out of 10?
Oh, like the mogging
Yeah,
and
like-
stuff.
yeah,
No,
like-
I didn't ask.
You didn't ask you like how much do I mog?
Is that what everybody does? Like the looks maxing?
I feel like people do that now. I feel like people a lot more like send a picture of themselves and like, yo, if I had a buzz cut like out of 10, what am I?
Yeah, or what is it like the something tilt or cat?
Dude,
I don't know. Max.
that
knows
stuff is
everything
brain
about
rot,
it.
dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not tapped in on that.
Yeah.
Scheme.
You ever see that guy clavicular?
Yes.
Bro, he's.
Well, where were you when he got mogged by the ASU frat leaders?
I was watching that, bro. I was like, no. I saw that online, and I'm like, what is this guy doing, bro? It's like, and it's like the guys are like this around him.
Dude, I know. They're like, they have to be roided, no?
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
they're saying they're natty though, so like.
I don't know. It's just not possible. Like, it's no way.
They look
know?
like they're made in the laboratory.
Yeah.
You know.
Whatever they're doing, it's working, but they got to be doing something. Well, everybody's doing peptides now.
Yeah.
Which I think
Everybody
is
is
a
doing
horrible
peptides.
idea.
You don't think me and Eric should get on peptides?
I mean, maybe you guys, if you want, but I think if I could not recommend anything,
That's got to be up there.
don't do peptides. Don't put anything in your body like that. It's just so like.
Well, I haven't even looked at how they work. I just been hearing about it.
Yeah,
So.
I know Max was seriously. He was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna order it and start doing it." I'm like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Dude, Max
People-
would say that though.
Exactly. People are so quick to like. That's a problem with our like in social media and like our generation is that as soon as somebody's like, "Look at me, I put this into my body and I look great," everybody's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hop on that train." Like, you have no idea what the health implications are gonna be in like 10 years down the line.
Well, even the chewing gum ads that I see, like you chew it.
Neurogum.
Your jaw
Oh,
lines
that too.
sharper.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know how much I believe that, but like.
I mean, some of it's like, you know what? That makes sense.
Is
like,
it worth a
you're
shot?
like, you're like chewing and it's like working out your jaw muscles. Like, it's definitely worth a shot. I'll just never understand putting a chemical in your body because it supposedly like makes you better.
Yeah.
I have a weird hot take, and I think like Ozempic and all these weight loss drugs, like something bad is gonna come from it in like 10 years. People are gonna be like, "Oh, it was such a good idea back then. Like, why is it like all these bad things now?" Because it's not supposed to be a weight loss drug. It's supposed to be for like diabetes and insulin.
Yeah.
And
Now it's just marketed differently.
yeah, they're allowed to because it's like the whole thing with the FDA. But I always think back. There was a time like when my grandmother was young, they would recommend cigarettes to people. They'd be like, "You have a headache? Smoke a cigarette."
I was
like,
just gonna bring that up about the cigarettes. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing. There's not enough, research right now.
you
for
never
that sort of
know.
thing.
I like to say wait a couple years for something to be on the market and see what happens.
So
But,
like,
yeah.
what about the COVID shot? Did you get that immediately?
Did get the COVID shot, yeah. But you did see
Is
some
that
people.
different?
Well, I think at the time some people didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. Like I couldn't go to college if I didn't get the shot.
Seriously?
They said you
Holy
needed the COVID vaccine to like do anything, and now all of a sudden it's like you don't hear about it anymore. If somebody has COVID, you're like, it's whatever. Like it's casual cold. And also like Dr. Fauci came out and was like, yeah, that 6 feet rule. I have no idea where that came from. It's just like he just was guessing.
Oh, it was just like an
Yeah,
estimate?
like he was just like, I don't know, like there was really no science behind it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. But yeah, I did get it. And I think I feel fine. I never like really saw any crazy things happen to me, but people did get.
Did you get COVID?
No, I never got COVID.
Never got
And I always got tested because like, close family friend of mine passed away from it, which was horrible.
I'm sorry.
It's it happened so long ago, but then my dad got it and we like quarantined him in the basement. And we would like bring him down food halfway down the stairs and walk up.
Yeah.
But then like I would go see my grandparents and I would be wrestling, playing football, and they were just like always to be safe, and I never tested positive.
That's incredible that you did wrestling and didn't get that. I would have bet money you would have.
Yeah, you would think so too. Like wrestling is the most dirty sport when it comes to like body like viruses passing on to each other, like ringworm and all that. But our coach was pretty good with it. Like again, we all got tested regularly, and we would always clean the mats right after. And no, nobody got it.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's crazy too how COVID's still having such like a impact on
On everything.
today. I had all my classes, they mentioned at least once.
Really?
Which makes sense. I mean, I'm in the healthcare field, but like,
Yeah, that's true.
it still finds its way in. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, very impactful time.
Yeah.
I mean, did you hear about like Novak Djokovic? You know him, the tennis player?
No, I don't.
Novak Djokovic, he's like, I don't know, he's like the best tennis player ever. They wouldn't let him play in the U.S. Open because he didn't get a COVID shot. It was super controversial, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what that during that time, it's almost like people were like forced to almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad refused to get it though. He hasn't gotten it.
Wait, why?
Yeah. He didn't want to. Me and him kind of have that same mentality of like, if you don't know what the impacts are long term, why are you gonna get it? And he almost wasn't able to go back on the job as a firefighter if he didn't get the shot, and he fought it because he was like, he just was straight up like, I don't feel like this is gonna benefit my health. I see all these people dying. Like, I don't want to put this in my body if I don't know what's gonna happen to me. He's like 50 years old right now.
Yeah.
He's I love him, but he's a little old, and you don't know what that could do to you. So he didn't get it, and he's honestly doing great. He's in good condition. So
wow. There you go. What was your biggest challenge with becoming the IFC president?
my biggest challenge with becoming the IFC president.
I guess was it landing the role? How do you?
Completely honest story. I hate to be like this, but it was almost like I didn't have it was almost like handed to me. So I was filling out to be chairman first, and the time came for elections, and it was only me and one other person who were really able to run because everybody was like juniors or seniors. And I ran for it because I was like, well, if nobody else is going to run except for me and him, like I might as well try. And then I heard that he just didn't run at all. So it was kind of like auto given to me.
Wow.
I think my hardest challenge was, I guess, like shaping into the role that I just had no idea about. Like
you didn't really know what you were getting into.
Not at all, dude. IFC, when I first joined, it kind of was a joke. Like, you didn't really do anything. There was, like, events kind of came, and you just, like, kind of did something.
Yeah.
And everybody at the meetings was just, like the president at the time, like, no shame to him, because, like, I bet the people before him was the exact same thing. But we would sit at meetings, and they'd just be like, anybody have anything to talk about? And we would sit there and pretend to talk about something until the meeting ended.
Well, do you think it's more organized now?
I think so. I think since
Sophia's on her ass, so.
Yeah, she is. She wants us to do a lot more, but like, I think we are doing a lot more, dude. Like, my first year, it definitely was a rough transition because I didn't know what to do. Like, we didn't have a transition meeting either. I asked the president at the time. I was like, "Are we gonna do a transition meeting?" Because we did it when I first came on to IFC. It's like, nah, I don't think you guys need it. Like, so that whole summer, I'm like, can you put me onto the IGC, like not the IGC, the SGI money account, so I have access to our funds.
Yeah.
Can you send me the Constitution, like everything? First semester comes in, I'm like trying to maneuver it, almost like what happened last year. Any events, I was trying to copy and paste and make better. And then Nicole stepped out that second semester. I'm like, we're just going on a whirlwind.
Wow.
And then Natalie and Ebony stepped in, and that's where I was like, we have more power than I think I thought we did. And new fraternities came on, and this year I was like, we're gonna make this a lot better. So we had the toy drive fundraiser, which I have heard from other people was one of the biggest, like,
you're talking about the Christmas wrapping event?
Yeah, the Christmas wrapping event. They said
it.
like that was one of the bigger events that they've seen people come together for, all three councils, that wasn't headed by FSL in a while.
Wow.
Greek Week I thought was pretty successful. I'm trying to think what else we did. We had some, no event's ever going to go perfectly.
Yeah.
But I think for what we had this year and trying to maneuver everything, it went decent. My main goal with being IFC president was like, okay, we have these new fraternities coming on. A lot of them are getting these random recruitments, which I don't want to say.
Yeah.
But you know where they all came from. Like, how do you get all these juniors and seniors joining your fraternity that just got on campus?
Yeah.
My whole thing was like, how do I help them with their adjustment? And I remember that first year, their presidents would ask me all these questions, like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And I was helping them out, but there's only so much you could do.
Yeah.
And my biggest challenge now is just like, how was I able to do things that I didn't know how to do? especially there are a lot of hurdles that come with like running an organization, like booking spaces, impossible some days.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah,
like planning events so far ahead of time is so hard when you don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be like
28 days in advance, but then like the people who work in that office aren't there to help you schedule anything. So like you schedule 28 days in advance, they're not able to talk to you until the school starts. Like your event's in a week. Like what do you do? So I would say it was the hurdles, but I am proud with what I'm leaving. With IFC, I just wish that like Greek life as a whole was more united.
I completely agree. Yeah,
we all we're all a bunch of fraternities. We butt heads at times, but I think our strength is in coming together and promoting each other more. But you see people do stuff together, and it just hurts them in the end. And it's like, why were we gonna do that if it hurts you? But
I could agree. I could definitely agree. I mean, I really wish I wish we worked more together. I would say with the fraternities.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we do though. When we do, I feel like we work well.
Yeah, I think we do mesh well with other fraternities because we are a fraternity that comes with so many different backgrounds. So if at least like if we all can't mesh as two organizations as a whole, that like a good like handful of each other can mesh because you have those similar backgrounds. Like, I think I can mesh well with Alpha Phi Delta because they're all from Staten Island. They're all Staten Island Italians.
Yeah.
Emilio meshes well with everybody, but he's a yapper. But everybody has those similarities that they can mesh well together. I wish we did do stuff more. It's just because you see at all these other schools, like they're doing all these like events of like.
I feel like on social media I see them getting along like a lot better than they do here.
Yeah, and they promote a lot more on social media too. They're allowed to openly promote stuff. You can't really do that here. So, just that's the biggest challenge of IFC is the limitations, and the flexibility.
Oh, certainly. So, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you?
Like ever, or St. John's specifically?
No, ever, bro.
Ever. Let me think. In high school, we would go to these social events where everyone would get together, and we would not go to somebody's house.
Yep.
We would go to like parks and woods and beaches, like very classic like college movie type things.
Is that what happens on Staten Island?
Yes. You have a very select few times where somebody's like, I'm opening up my whole house, and for some reason the entirety of Staten Island knows where it is.
Wow.
So it always gets chaotic. But most of the time with a lot of the high schools, you're going to like these random places. Like one high school, they go to this place called the Den, which is like a bridge in the woods. They go under the bridge. For us, we went to a place called Allison's Pond, which was right next to the school. So Saturday came football games. We're meeting there, and we're walking towards the school, which is like around the block.
Yeah.
So we went to this place. It was over the summer that we would all go to this place called Conference House. It's this beach in Staten Island all the way on the South Shore that everybody would go towards and just hang out. Like it'd be like hundreds of kids, but it's very deep in the woods in that area that like nobody could hear you in the houses around there. Yeah. So one problem that there always was is that some stupid kids would start a bonfire, and the cops patrolling in the boats couldn't see us unless there was a bonfire. So some kids started a bonfire.
Oh my God.
And at the same time the bonfire is starting, these two girls get into this big fist fight, like down the beach. So I'm sitting there with my friend, and the one rule his mom had dropping us off saying, like, listen, if the cops show up, don't run. Like, just don't run. Like, his dad and his uncle was a cop. My dad's a firefighter.
Okay,
like,
so you're good.
Good, whatever. So the two girls get into this fight, and one gets beat up really badly. But she's not like, no hospital, but she was just like embarrassed.
Yeah. Oh.
So she goes and screams, I'm going to call the cops on this. And I hear this, and I'm like, that's crazy. 10 minutes later, I meet my friend again that I came there with, and I told him, I was like, yo, like there was this big fight. And I think the girl just said the cops are going to come. And as soon as I said that, right behind me, I just see it flash on my friend's face, whoop, whoop. Oh, and the cops are driving up on the beach.
Get swatted.
I turn around. I'm like, oh, the cops are here. Turn around. I look back at my friend. I go, hey, so what's the plan? Books it down the beach. And I'm like, damn it, man. Everybody's running now. So I'm like, what am I going to be, the only idiot standing here? So we all start running. It's like 50 to like 80 kids running around this beach, cutting through the woods. So I'm running, and these group of girls in front of me, there's a log on the beach that they can't see. All 3 of them trip. And I felt like I was in a movie now. I was like, hold on, what do I do? It's like a quick time event.
Yeah.
Jump over them. And I look back, and I'm like, oh, are they okay? And they're getting up, so I'm like, okay. I jump over them. And now I'm following the crew through the woods, trying to get to the public streets. So we get through the woods. I have no idea where any of my friends are. I'm running, and I'm like calling my friend. I see the cops like driving through the woods now. I'm like, where are you? Where are you? And I hear him go, I don't know. And I hear his voice ahead of me. So I'm like, wait, stop running. So I catch up with him. We're running, trying to get to our friend who lives like 10 minutes away, like walking distance.
Oh, my God.
And as we're running, I hear this kid next to me being like, where is everybody? Where is everybody? I look down. It's this kid that we go to high school with who's like 2 years younger than us. Short, ginger kid. I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, this is mostly like juniors and seniors. Yeah. And he's like, I don't know, man. And we're just like, come with us. Like, we picked him up as like a refugee for the night. And we ran, and we were following this group of kids, and we just found these random group of kids. And we're like, can we like come like chill with you guys for a bit in your crib? And we hung out in their crib until the cops drove away. And yeah, that happened a few more times, but not as crazy with like the running away. But that was the craziest thing that happened to me.
That is like a scene out of a movie. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, like if I ever made a teen movie, I would put that in there.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude. Running away from the cops was such a common thing in high school because like
really
everybody partied in the woods. If you were on the South Shore, you had to be careful because the South Shore was like the nicer part. So like those cops cared.
Yeah.
North Shore, like people were getting robbed left and right. Like if you were on the North Shore and the cops caught you, they'd just be like, be quiet. So
yeah, I mean, when I had met Zach Simmons for the first time,
this
kid at St. John's, he was like, "Yeah, you should come visit me. There's like a social event tonight," and she sent me the Addy. You know, I went there, cops everywhere, like
really,
everywhere. Apparently, like, so we had this story for mass. It was called like, "What's the word mass?" And I guess like it's mostly for like the younger kids, and they can post it there, and it's like a huge party and. Everybody shows up. Anybody in Massachusetts can show up. Like there were people when I got there in Rockport, there was like people from New Hampshire that had come all the way up to get to this social. It was unbelievable. I was like, what the hell? And yeah, I didn't even like I saw all the cops and my boy, I went with my boy and he was going to Georgia Tech and he's like, dude, I don't know if this is worth it.
Yeah, no, you pull up and all the cops are there.
It's not gonna happen tonight, man.
No, dude. Oh,
yeah. We immediately turned around. But that stuff's crazy. I didn't have too much situations like that in high school.
Yeah, I think it's for the better.
Yeah, it's I love like that tight community aspect of Staten Island. I feel like I hear about that a lot.
Yeah, man. I really think it gets a lot more hate than. It really should. Like, it's really just another suburban place. Like, it shouldn't be a borough. I'll say that. It's nothing like Queens or Brooklyn or Manhattan.
Well, that's probably why it gets all, like, kind of the...
Yeah, people... I don't know.
Like, why is it even, like...
Growing up in Staten Island was really, like... It was an experience. It prepared me for both worlds of, like, coming from a suburban background, but going to school felt like you went to the city.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Does Staten Island have, like, a vibe? Like, do people live there? Do they have, like, a vibe?
Yeah, it's the vibe is really that like it's kind of like the Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's maybe not as extreme, but
I can see that.
Even if you're not Italian or like, it just feels like
is it mostly Italians?
A lot of Italian and Irish people. It's getting a little more diverse, but
what's Connor?
I think Connor's Irish, but you'll also see people who are Irish are also like German or
mixed.
But a lot of a lot of people who immigrated here. My grandparents all immigrated from Italy. You know, they started off in Brooklyn and they came to Staten Island, or like they started in Staten Island. My dad's side of the family.
Yeah. So there is a lot of Italians.
Yeah, but Europeans. It just felt like every school was majority Italian people, so that's kind of the vibe that you got was like. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but
no, I can see that. I mean, do you think the other boroughs have a vibe from your point of view? For somebody
Manhattan's
who's lived in
vibe is like very all over the place, but you always think like I feel like I'm in a movie, like this big city, like
Hollywood.
Hey, I'm walking here, like it's very real. The Bronx doesn't really have a vibe. I think it gets a weird stigma because. You know,
I was looking scared of the Bronx when I was coming here. I was like, all I've heard is bad things.
Yeah, you hear that, but I've gone to Bronx plenty of times because of Malia, and we walk around and there's no problem. Very diverse, and the people are very nice. I from what I've interacted with.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's also all over the place. That's another place that I can't catch a vibe from because it's just like, I don't know. It's all over
New
the
York's
place.
so diverse. It's like hard.
Yeah, it's hard to really pick a vibe because you're right. It's so diverse. And then Queens, I don't know. I feel like Queens is just like trying to also be a borough, but at the same time, like half of it is pretty much just Long Island.
Yeah.
It's like split in
that's
half.
true. I'm surprised
Yeah.
Long Island isn't like a borough.
I think they were part of New York City and they separated, and they wanted to be like their own like county almost. But because they did that, I think the property tax is so high too.
Yeah.
That's what my cousins
That's
live out
probably
there,
true,
and they always talk about that.
They're into
the-
real
yeah,
estate?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I
They
hear the
just- they
few
just know
things.
about it.
Yeah. They just always talk about it because like their dad's always complaining about like, oh, this property tax is way too high,
Yeah.
and they're always talking about getting out of there. But
There
they
you go.
stay.
I guess what's the biggest thing college has taught you?
College has taught me that you can do anything. There's never like a barrier holding you back. You can be studying one thing, like nursing, and you could still, if you really wanted to, go into law. It teaches you that there's nothing holds you back. Like, life is not as serious as I think people think it is, and you can go anywhere. It really is. Somewhere, somehow, you could start your journey in anything.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like a clear path.
Not at all.
It's gonna change a lot throughout the way, I feel like.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Exactly. You see people bounce back and forth. Like, people think they want to know what they do freshman year, and like junior year comes and they're like, actually, I don't want to do that, but they'll still find a way to get in it. You got people studying biomed like me.
Yeah.
They graduate and they're paralegals. Like,
yeah,
you know.
exactly. I mean, did you like always know you were gonna be biomed? You came into
Yeah,
biomed?
I always knew I was gonna be science. Like, I was a huge nerd in science growing up. I loved Bill Nye the Science Guy. I loved Ben 10. Like, I thought that was
Shout out Ben 10.
dude. Shout out Ben 10. I was
Great
him for
show.
Halloween, but like, I love all those like superhero comics too. It's like all science. Like, all these superheroes that you see in comics are like, not all of them, but most of them are like,
They're
oh,
geniuses,
doctor this,
yeah.
like professor this.
You got Bruce Banner,
Yeah,
Peter Parker,
yeah.
Tony
Yeah,
Stark.
Tony Stark. A lot of the Marvel.
Those are the people you look up to when you're younger. So it's
Yeah, it's like,
be
yo,
honest.
Spider-Man's like the dog, and he's a genius. Yeah, you see all these like, it was like a way for I guess the nerds to kind of be like, I could do this. Like, I'm my own superhero. Yeah, like there are all these geniuses that just do these crazy stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years with all this gene splicing technology, like genetics, not obviously like the Hulk and Spider-Man, but people being able to physically advance themselves a little more because of stuff like that.
Are you into all that stuff, like the CRISPR? Like, you know about that?
No, I don't. I haven't really looked into it. I just know like the bare minimum of like.
Yeah, I think it's just like genetic mutation where you can like, potentially you'll be able to like mutate where your kid's genes are and stuff.
Oh yes, yeah.
That sort of stuff,
Okay.
With CRISPR technology.
Okay, yeah. I knew that was a big thing, and it's a very controversial thing because everybody's like, what's stopping you from like making your kid the next
Like
LeBron?
yeah.
Like, what's stopping you? But there's so much that goes into it. More that like I do agree with, because they're like, if your kid has if you have a serious like family health problem, you want that out, like do it. But
That makes complete
some
sense.
people are gonna use it and like.
I mean, like do you think you'd make your kid like super tall?
Oh, dude, I'm short too, so
Yeah,
I would.
know.
I
So,
would.
like, would you want him to go through that? Or?
I don't know. Maybe if my kid still looks like me and I could do it, I would try. But like, I don't think I would. I don't want to like. It'd be so interesting. Just like, yeah, my kid's 6'5" and like his parents are 5 foot.
Well, I wonder how it works if you have to change that gene when they're like an embryo, or if it's like
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do it early on and then you merge everything. It's just it's crazy.
So they won't ever have like an opinion like, oh, it's okay, I can be short.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I don't know. Sometimes I think just let it happen. Just let it naturally happen. But who knows? With everything happening in technology, like, dude, they're printing organs now. Like,
Yeah, that stuff is crazy.
yeah, the U.S. I don't think allows it actually.
Seriously?
Yeah, I remember doing some research.
Was it like a negative effect or?
It's that I think they're worried that people are going to be printing it and like reselling it on the black market.
Oh.
And like, say people are also reselling it, and people are like, oh, let me like use it to replace an organ. Like, it's not in the stages that it's like, we can't be promoting this yet because they're not perfect, and we don't want to be putting stuff that's imperfect out there. It's close. It's really close. Like, you're gonna start seeing, like, you think plastic surgery is crazy with like, was it Kris Jenner, like the mom?
Yeah.
Looking like she's like supposed to be like 60, 70, and she's like, she looks like she's maybe 30, 40.
Yeah. And she spent like the millions of dollars. So.
Yeah, she spends $1 million. You're gonna start seeing people who are gonna be like, oh, like my heart's not as strong as it was.
Yeah.
New heart.
Well, have you heard about Brian Johnson? Just like on a side note.
No, who's? Oh, wait, he's the
like
guy.
The vampire. Yeah.
Yes, I have seen him.
That guy's incredible.
Yeah.
He lives a weird life.
Yeah, he's like he said his like aging rate is slower than a 10-year-old or something like that. I think
he's like. I don't even want to get the facts wrong, so I'm not gonna like try and quote him. Yeah. But yeah, he's like a sea turtle.
That's a great comparison.
I don't know, man. That stuff is crazy, but like he's doing all of that stuff for us, so that way, like, potentially, if he finds something, you know, then we have the research there.
Yeah, every year the age, like the max age, like the average like year that people live up to it's going up.
Yeah,
like
it'll be
dude, in the 1900s, I think it was like you were lucky to see like 50.
Yeah.
So,
do you know about what the printing organisms? Do you know what that's like made out of?
I don't know exactly what it is. I want to say it's like a mix of like, I feel like I know some it might be like kelp or algae sometimes.
Oh, it's like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's
like
organic. It's it's definitely, it's not like they're throwing in like plastic.
Yeah,
they're not doing that.
3D printing.
But they're doing like organic material. Yeah.
I mean that stuff is really cool though. I mean, yeah, I don't know too much about the whole field, so.
Yeah, it's really advancing. Like, awesome. It's kind of like that's why I want to get into it now. It's because, like, you know, when people were talking about Apple when it was so like investing was so cheap. Yeah. This is like healthcare's version of Apple is getting into biotech.
Well, that's kind of how I feel in my field about NIL.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm super trying to get into that.
I mean, when did NIL start? That was like
2021. Wow.
So yeah, it's fresh and it could super just get fresh, bigger. Yeah. So
it's a huge problem. Some people think so. Yeah.
It kind of.
I mean, it benefits like us and stuff.
Yeah, totally. That's pretty great, it's great when it's helping you, but it's harder when like these. Like, I feel like you're not gonna see as many. What's it called? Like a Cinderella.
No more Cinderellas.
You're not really gonna see that as much if they don't got the money, unless you get this random player from the middle of nowhere who's just insane.
Yeah, and I just feel like there's no more rivalries. Yeah. Because everybody's like, you know, you're never going to get too attached to the team that you're playing for, because then you can just get bought.
Go with the money.
Team.
Like, it's,
I find it
a little crazy that we have so many guys from, like, Seton Hall?
Yeah, we got guys from Seton Hall. Guys.
Yeah, like,
we got a guy from Providence right now.
That's what I mean. Like, if I was playing and there was no NIL and UConn was like, why don't you come to us? I'd laugh in their face.
Yeah.
But now it's like, how can you turn it down? Like, these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. Like, Zuby's, bro, he's getting a check. Like, at that point, you don't even need to go to the league. Like,
yeah.
I was talking with one of my coworkers about, like Caitlin Clark took such a huge, like,
pay cut.
Yeah, just to go to the WNBA.
Cooper Flagg did, even.
Yeah.
Dude, he was getting paid. Do you know how much he was getting paid?
I know he was getting paid a lot, but I don't know.
Do you have a guess how much he was getting paid?
Probably like $12 million.
It was like $20 million.
Wow.
$20 million, I think. Cooper Flagg is
insane. Like,
unbelievable.
Like, professional athletes, some of them don't even see that, and it's insane, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could get something, dude. I'm not even getting paid at my internship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, it's for credit. It's for like
internship
credit.
Yeah.
So you got to do what you got to do. But
yeah, dude. I hate when somebody tells me they're doing an internship and if it's not credit, it's like they're not getting paid.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just like, just say it's volunteer work at that point. Like, it's so
well,
funny.
Do you need an internship to graduate for your
No, which kind of sucks. I had the opportunity to do like, if you do research, you could get credit for it, but it's not a required course. Yeah, I wish it was, because then it would like emphasize more students get internships in undergrad, but we don't, because we also have no time to do it.
Well, for us, it's required.
Yeah, which is great.
I mean, I'm already, I can already do it. I'm already done with that. So
Yeah.
That's good. I probably will get another one though, just in the
I
future.
think you should, yeah. 'Cause it's like it's who you know now. It's really what it is.
Can only benefit you, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah. It only benefits, and then, you know, you can have like the best time of your life.
Yeah.
I hear people do internships that aren't even towards their field. They're just like, yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah, of course, man.
I love it.
I was happy to do this.
Yeah. Did you watch the last one to the end?
Yeah, I did.
I just cut it off randomly.